Hey, welcome back to the Mill Run and Western Maryland Railway. Today we're going over my Bachmann Russian Decapod, January's locomotive of the month. So hop on. Today I'm featuring my 210 Russian Decapod. This is a Bachmann Spectrum locomotive that I purchased like new in the box from Trainz.com. I was looking for a good Western Maryland steam locomotive, and this one caught my eye. I couldn't pass it up. I had some of the same questions I'd seen posted on various forums, like, will it run on 18-degree radius turns? The answer is yes. Most of my main line is 18-degree radius turns, and it has no issues at all. So those of you who are looking at buying one of these, it'll handle it just fine. But don't even try 15-degree. It will literally hop off the rails and lay on the cross ties. Believe me, I tried it. I had some issues with the locomotive shorting out. You might have noticed it disappeared from some of my videos lately. I took it off the layout because it shorted out more than it ran. I found a lot of other people online having the same issue. Mine was caused by the two pickup wires coming out of the tender going to the locomotive. Once I removed the bottom plate of the locomotive, I found that where the two wires were soldered to the pickups, they were touching the rear axle, causing it to short out. So I bent them carefully back up into position, then applied a small piece of electrical tape over the solder leads to prevent them from touching the axle again. I placed it back on the layout, and it's been flawless ever since. The only other issue I have with this locomotive is it's a little anemic. About 7 or 8 cars is its max before wheel slip starts setting in, which seems kind of odd because of its 10 drive wheels. But besides that, I love this engine. It runs great and has become one of, if not my favorite locomotive. One thing I enjoy about all my model trains is finding pictures of the locomotives that they are patterned after. I was able to find these in a book of my dad's about the Cumberland and Pennsylvania Railroad. 1110 was built by the Baldwin Locomotive Works in 1917 for Russia. It was part of a 500 locomotive order. According to my research, however, it was one of 200 Russian decapods that were stranded in the U.S. because of the outbreak of the Bolshevik Revolution. 1110 was later the last of 10 purchased by the Western Maryland Railway in 1918. I also found a story about this particular locomotive while I was doing my research. So at some point, the Western Maryland decided to try using 1110 as a yard engine in Elkins, West Virginia. The wide tires and long wheelbase led the 1110 to a number of visits to the ties around the switch points. Needless to say, the experiment was short-lived. Aside from their slow speeds and the throttles that worked literally in reverse from standard American locomotives, they did their jobs well and were generally liked by those who used them. Though 1110 is gone, I think it's neat that its time on the Western Maryland can live on through these models on our layouts, and we can be a part of the history behind them. You've seen it time and time again doing the grunt work on my layout, pulling speedy freights. And I've had fun sharing its story with you on this January Locomotive of the Month episode. I am planning on doing a video about the repairs that I've done to this locomotive, in hopes that it may help some of you who have one of these fix yours so that you can enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching, and please remember to subscribe to my channel, and please like this video. And as always, I'm Chris with the Mill Run and Western Maryland Railway. Thank you for watching.